All right, so here is today's. This is a 2003 Hummer H2. Taking out an ultra wide there. As you can see, the paint's not super shiny, but still clean. There are some scratches here and there. By clean, I mean like the body's straight. There's no major problems with it, body-wise or paint-wise. It's not completely fading yet. Not sure if I can't really get anything off the top right now, but what's that? In fact, let me see. There are some more scratches. Let me see if I can just climb on one of these steps. And that way I can show the roof. WeatherTech formats. That's the body. One moment, let me take this call. Alright, now that I'm back from that phone call, let's continue where we left off. So yeah, the body is straight, as you can see. You know, there's no major damage, nothing. The paint, it looks original as far as I can tell. It's not super shiny, it's not super faded. It's not like the clear coat's all bad. It is some scratched up and stuff. There's no doubt of that. I mean, it is 22 years old now, so there's that. No rust underneath, as far as I'm aware. It is a clean car. It's got some really big tires. I believe these are 37s. And so, from what I found out, I believe these are daytime running lights from factory. They're actually not fog lights, but whoever had the car, they did install aftermarket fog lights on here on the Grow Guard. I'm not sure if the Grow Guard's factory or if that's aftermarket too. I've seen it on a lot of Hummers. And I've also seen a lot of Hummers without it, so I'm not sure. But that's that. Let's go ahead and start this car up so you can hear the exhaust leak. There is an exhaust leak coming on this side. I have had an exhaust shop check it out. As far as I can tell, it is it's a leak on the exhaust manifold, on the headers, which apparently is common for these cars too. So that does need to be taken care of. When I talked to the exhaust shop to see if I can get it patched, they told me they do not usually work on exhaust manifolds, the exhaust headers, and usually the only solution is to get them replaced, so you cannot get them patched. And that's the shop I went to. Other shops may say something different, but I'm gonna go with you probably need to get them replaced. So that's that issue with the exhaust. You'll hear it in a moment. Other issue is the battery drain. So this car does die if you leave it, if you turn it off, let it sit overnight. I think it dies within about 4 hours or so, is my guess. I think it had like a 3.5 amp drain. There you go, 3.5 amps drain, which definitely will kill a car in a few hours. So the battery does die. What I've done, or had done, just to combat the issue, because we couldn't find the battery drain, I had a kill switch installed right here. So now battery's off, and now it's on. And as you can see, all the lights, everything. Oops, I left the light switch on. But yeah, now it's on. Speakers sound very good, by the way. Not sure if they're still original Bose speakers or if they've been replaced. The head unit's been replaced. Maybe the speakers have too, but they sound really good. Vehicle is tinted. It's not super dark. It's actually pretty comfortable. But yeah, now that the battery's on, now you can actually start it. And so what the battery drain actually does is, see how there's no key in the car? So it's not supposed to be in accessory mode, but it is right now. So you can lower the window, turn on the AC, listen to music, turn on all the lights, do whatever you want. And the battery light is there showing you that the battery is on right now. So that's that. It's the accessory mode, I feel like, stays on. It does not turn off. So that's why the battery dies, because all the interior accessories and everything stay on. Let's go ahead and start it up. All right. What is the current mileage? 143,858 is the current mileage. No engine light, no nothing. Now I know the battery was off, so of course there's no engine light. It's been reset. Like the battery's been reset, but I guarantee there's no engine light anyways. I always tell all my customers, you're welcome to have the vehicle inspected. I do not mind. I do not care. Yeah, I encourage inspections. That way people are comfortable with what they're buying. They know what they're buying. That way you're fully aware of everything. You know, have a mechanic look at it, lift it up, take a look at everything underneath, around it, mechanically, everything. You know, have it inspected, have it checked out. You can run it like 30, 40 minutes or an hour and see, you know, there's no lights. If there is a light or something will pop up. So mechanically, it's in pretty good shape, minus that exhaust leak coming from that side, which apparently, like I said, the exhaust guy told me it is very common in Hummer H2s, and I looked it up on Google. It's true, everyone's saying it. The exhaust manifolds are super common to either crack or something happens, and you do need to get them replaced. Either some people replace them with stock ones again, or some people just buy headers, like either long tube or short tube headers. The exhaust guy told me short tube are better for this car, but you know, that's something everyone can look up on their own and look into. That's that. So the interior is pretty clean. I'm assuming there was supposed to be something right here, but that's how I got it. That's that. I did buy a BCM. We never actually installed it or did anything with it, since I ended up quitting chasing the battery drain issue. So here's a BCM that's already been, I guess, reset and everything. So that's that. And now this is a 5-seater. Hummers do have the capability of having 7 seats. Just the third row is not included in this car. It never came with it, so it's not here. Turn the AC heat off, and that's that. Guaranteed there's no valve tap. It actually sounds good when it's running and when it's warmed up. The exhaust leak is mostly present when it's cold, and when it's warm, you barely hear it. It does come with WeatherTech mats all around. Let's step to the back real quick. WeatherTech in the back as well, and it comes with the holes so that are little drawings on it or whatever, so you could actually cut it out if you did want to install a third row seat. And you could remove this obviously because you can't have a third row with a little spare wheel thing over here. It didn't come with a spare, so this is just here, but I don't have a spare for it. It does have a little tire inflator, or an air inflator, I mean. You know, you could air inflate anything with it. It doesn't have to just be tires. You could do basketballs, footballs, whatever, bike tires. Just an air inflator. You would have to buy your own little attachments and stuff. I don't have anything. That's that. I've already shown the interior. Seats are actually in pretty good shape for its age and mileage. They're actually pretty good. There's no like major rips or anything. It's mostly just some wear, you know, but they're still really comfortable, really plush. They're actually really nice. The little wire is a USB that came, I guess they have it hanging out. I just put it in the glove box for now, but it's a USB so you can plug up your phone to the infotainment system. Now the radio, it's not catching FM signals. Not sure if the antenna is disconnected or something. Like I said, I didn't install it. I didn't mess with it. Not sure if the antenna is disconnected for FM. But, yeah, it's not catching any FM signals right now. However, the Bluetooth still works. I've connected my phone. I've played music on it while I've been driving it. And that's how I know the speakers sound really good. Bluetooth does work. No backup camera or anything. Although with this size, you'd probably want one. One thing that's super common in these, that's a problem with this one as well, before I forget to mention it, the sunroof works perfectly fine. However, so I'm only going to open the tilt first, which, you know, there it is. I don't know why I thought that wasn't it. So tilt works perfectly fine. Slide works perfectly fine too. I'm just not going to open it. It does slide all the way back. And when it's time to go back forward, the motor's fine. Apparently I looked this up because it got stuck on me before. It's a super common issue where the cables, there's 2 cables on both sides, one on both sides, so 2 cables total, that, you know, pull this back forward. And backwards, of course. Now what happens that's common in these things, is in Hummers, is that one of the cables can get stretched, and when that happens, it's not going to close straight. It might go a little lopsided, so it'll probably get stuck somewhere. So it comes forward a little bit and gets stuck because it went lopsided, because I believe the driver's side is the one that's bad. I didn't mess with it. I don't care for sunroofs. I don't use them either. If at most I use a tilt feature or just open the shade. But best way to do, if you want to close it, if you did open it, is while pressing it, assist the sunroof to close. You know, with your hand, assist it. That way it sends it even and it actually closes. It's closed right now and I'm not going to open it or bother with it. But that's that. I mean, the car runs great otherwise. It's a very nice car for what it is. It sounds good, drives good. It has some minor quirks here and there, but overall, it's still a pretty nice thing rolling down the road. People love it. Even it's comfortable for families too. I mean, it's a Hummer H2, so you're not going to get a good gas mileage on it. You can never expect to, but you know, overall, they're pretty nice. But yeah, like I said, have it inspected if you want to, and if you have any questions for me, let me know. Thank you.